If you're one of those people who smoke weed to control your anger, you're mentally fucking weak. You're mentally weak. Real men know how to control their anger without using the substance. You're making yourself become more dependent on the substance. That's what you're doing. Because anytime you face any sort of adversity, you're frustrated, you're angry, somebody pisses you off, the first thing you want to do is light up a zoot. That makes you mentally fucking weak. That makes you a drug addict. Somebody who depends on drugs to control his fucking state of mind. That makes you weak. As a grown man, you should be able to control your emotions without a substance, no matter what happened, no matter who pissed you off, no matter how your day went. That's a real fucking man right there. Real men don't depend on shit. Real men have self-control. Real men know what they want in life, know the direction they're heading in. Don't fucking lower their standards because somebody else pissed them off. You know you shouldn't be smoking weed. You know you're way better off without smoking weed. And if you're one of those people who depend on the fucking substance, you need to check yourself and realize you're weak. You're mentally weak. And if you want to become somebody who's mentally strong, you don't depend on substances for shit. For shit. I was smoking weed for 12 years straight. I had a few breaks here and there, but pretty much for the whole 12 years, I was smoking damn near every day. Every fucking day I was high. I was chasing the high, not chasing my goals. Just trying to fill in gaps, trying to just always chase fun and always chase highs and not chase my fucking goals. What kind of life is that? Real men don't chase highs. Real men chase their goals. And guess what? When you chase your goals, that is a high. That is a fucking high when you chase your goals. You have to fucking chase your goals, not chase a high. Because if you chase a high, you're gonna end up low. You're lowering your standards every time you chase a high. Every time you go against your conscience. Every time you fucking do something that causes you guilt, shame, and regret. Any of those three feelings, none of us want to feel that shit. So anything that makes you feel guilt, anything that makes you feel ashamed, anything you regret, you don't fucking do anymore. And that's it. If every time you pick up that zoot, you feel those three feelings, you don't fucking pick that zoot up anymore. You fucking stop smoking it. You fucking let it go. You fucking drop that shit. And if you want to change your lifestyle, you have to be all in, 100% in if you want to quit smoking weed. I've had enough people tell me, I want to quit smoking weed, but only for 30 days. I just want to cut down. That cutting down bullshit don't work. Like I say all the time, especially if you're somebody who has had a problem with weed, cutting down don't fucking work. It's very rare that shit works. You have to be 100% in. The amount of times I try to cut down, the amount of times I try to balance my weed intake, the amount of times I fucking relapsed, every single fucking time. Every time I tried to cut down, every time I tried to balance my weed intake, I relapsed every time. Think about it. How many times have you tried to cut down? How many times have you tried to balance your weed intake and you end up smoking even more than what you were smoking before? That's what happens. You have to be fully in or out. Are you a smoker or are you not a smoker? Are you done with it or are you not? If you haven't quit smoking yet, it hasn't caused you enough pain yet. Because if something really burns you, you will never touch it again. If fire burnt you, you ain't gonna touch that fire again, are you? Because it fucking burnt. But if you're still smoking weed, it hasn't caused you enough pain yet. It hasn't caused you enough pain yet. Or you don't want more out of life. Or you don't want enough out of life. That's the thing. You need to want more out of life. And the more you want, the more you're willing to put down your bad habits that are keeping you fucking stuck in the past. You understand that? We don't want to be stuck in the past. Because every time you go back to the weed, it's because you're thinking about your past. You're letting your depression and your negative self-talk creep into your mind and keep you down. You need to build a positive routine in life. You need positive hobbies. That's what builds a positive mindset. Because if you don't have positive hobbies, if you keep thinking about things you want in life, but you're not actually chasing after them, you're not actually putting in the work and taking action, you're going to go straight back to your negative habits. Because your negative habits, they're easy to turn to. It's easy to roll up a zoot and smoke it. That's fucking easy. And then you might feel good for the first fucking 20 minutes. But then after that, when the high starts wearing off, you feel like shit. You feel like shit. And like I say all the time, weed is strong now. Weed isn't no light drug anymore. It's not no light drug. Weed is strong. And the shit people are smoking today is strong. It's not no light drug. And people think it's okay to smoke it. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're just ruining your life, ruining yourself, ruining your appearance. People depend on you. If you've got kids, they fucking depend on you. If you've got parents, they're going to grow old one day. And if you're just living your life every day high, You're creating a fucking high character. You're creating somebody who's just not reliable. You need to be looking after your people. You got people who depend on you. If you're a grown man, there's somebody out there who depends on you. There's somebody out there who counts on you. There's people out there who need to hear your voice. There's people out there who need a fucking role model to look up to. You could be that. But if you continue to get high and fucking chase pleasure and not stick to your purpose, you're going to end up with none. You're going to end up with no purpose or no pleasure. That's the thing. People out here want to chase pleasure so much that when you chase pleasure and you fucking leave your purpose hanging, you end up with none because you're not pleased when you don't chase your purpose. That's why if you just stick with your purpose, you will be pleased. Wow, look what I've done. Look what I've accomplished. Now you have purpose and pleasure in one. But when you chase fucking pleasure, you end up with none. I've said this 1,000 times. And I was one of those guys. I used to chase pleasure. I had no purpose. I mean, I had purpose. Everybody has a purpose, but I just didn't know my purpose. I just thought I was on this world to have fun, to smoke weed, drink alcohol, chase girls, just play games, just not be serious, not fucking amount to nothing. Like, that's the thing. Like, people out here think life's just all about having fun. It's not all about having fun. Yes, you can have fun, but you also need to fucking discover your purpose, because everybody on this planet has a purpose, but not everybody on the planet is fucking strong enough to discover their purpose. You need to be strong enough to know what your purpose is, what you're on this planet for. You're not on this planet just to get high, just to get drunk, just to chase fun. We're not here for that. We're here to keep the world moving. You need to play your part in life. Play your part in life and stop allowing the drug to interfere with you and your purpose. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. That's what I was doing for years. For years, I wanted to do so many things. I wanted to get in shape. I wanted to get ripped. I wanted to save money. I wanted to go on vacations regularly. I wanted to just be somebody who was a good example to others. But as soon as I put the weed down, put the drugs down, put the fucking alcohol down, I started doing all of those things. I got ripped, I got in shape, I gained muscle. Not like I've got a crazy amount of muscle right now, but I'm in shape. My goal isn't to fucking gain a crazy amount of muscle. My goal is to stay lean, fucking stay pumped, pump weights, just stay in the gym, just stay in good shape and stay healthy. That's my fucking goal. And learn how to fight. I always wanted to learn how to fight, but because I was getting high all the time, from the age of 19 was the first time I stepped into an MMA gym. I went for like 2 sessions and then I quit because I would rather get high. And the amount of times I said to myself, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start going to MMA, I'm going to start going to Muay Thai. And I would never go because I would just be high all the time. I would just be high all the time. And when you're getting high, the years go by so fast. People out here, like, time flies, time goes by so quick. Yeah, it goes fast when you're fucking getting high all the time. And yes, when you're sober, time goes fast, but at least you're productive. See, people out here getting high all day and they wonder why they're depressed. Wonder why they feel stuck. Wonder why they're anxious. Wonder why they have no purpose. You do have a purpose. You just haven't discovered it yet. Stop getting high. Quit the bad habits, remove all the negative habits from your life, and you will find your purpose. It's that simple. It may take time. Yes, it may take time, but you will find it. If you fucking dedicate yourself to removing the bad habits, you will find your purpose. If you're somebody who's struggling with weed right now and you really want to quit, you need somebody to hold you accountable, you want to build structure, message me on Instagram at jc.thecoach or click the link in the description and book a phone call with me right now.